Mogidi star Samidoh Muchoki has finally broken his silence following days of speculations and rumors surrounding his sudden departure from Kenya. So the celebrated singer, as you know him, is known for blending traditional Kikuyu music with modern themes, took to social media with lengthy and heartfelt message explaining why he left the country under the radar, triggering speculation about whether his next big move is in politics or not. So in the detailed note, Samidoh clarified that his trip was neither abrupt nor mysterious as previously portrayed by online gossip mills. So I want us to go through this letter or this note, and the note reads, I quote, Samidoh, police officer and musician. While police transfers are routine, mine was political and calculated. I knew the plan. Send him to anti-stock theft unit, and a few days later, the headline would read, AS2 police officers killed by bandits in Baragoi or Suguta. Among them, the renowned Mugidi musician Samidoh. I quote, I'll be buried and forgotten. I may have made mistakes, but they shouldn't cost me my life for fatherless. I've lived in fear in my own country. I've been threatened. My weapon isn't a gun, it's a guitar. Pray for me that God may grant me more days to sing and bring joy. That's my purpose on earth. I love my life too much to let anyone take it from me. I have dreams, let me live. I'll return any KPS property I have via FedEx. But I will not be coming back until my safety is guaranteed. If a young man can be arrested and killed in a police cell, how can I feel safe after your threats to arrest me on baseless claims of deserting duty? If I am killed, let it be known. Wow, that's a note from Samidoh. Now, apparently the timing of his note has fueled some speculations. Ukiangalia vizuri, there are some speculation that his exit may not have been merely for a music tour, but possibly linked to safety concerns or political aspirations, particularly in Nyandarua County. Kuna hii rumor he was to vie for the seat. So I want us to look into this Samidoh issue, why he decided to left Kenya. Straight to the point, number one, in his heartfelt note, Samidoh, if you can see, he expressed sentiments of betrayal, fear, and disillusionment, pointing to mounting pressure and hidden threats that had made life in Kenya unbearable. Jamaa aliona hapa kukaa ni shida. Even if you read that note, he feels unsafe. Although he did not name or mention any individuals, his message implied that forces behind his control had forced him to reconsider his safety and future in the country. Yani mtu naogopa country yako ukimbilie kwingine. You know, Kenya is a very safe country. I don't know what has just come of late to make this country look like thrown to dogs. Anyway, for someone who, for example, for someone who has always balanced high profile, like Samidoh, you know, Samidoh has really balanced high profile musical career with disciplined police service, you know. So this abrupt move, no, raised some eyebrows. Sibure. Reason number two why Samidoh decided to leave the country is that one of the most telling aspects of the note was Samidoh's expression of a desire for peace, justice, and leadership. Huyu jamani kama anataka tu kuwa politician or a leader, he just wants to venture into politics. In fact, ukiangalia vizuri, some close allies, kama umefanya research, some close allies and political observers now believe that Samidoh could be eyeing political seat in 2027, possibly as a member of parliament for Nyandarua. Yeah. So this is just writings on the wall. So his popularity, especially among the youth and in the Mount Kenya region, hiyo peke yake inasema positions him as a strong contender if he decides to make that move. So his silence breaking someone who has seen the dark side of power is now is willing to step in the political arena. Huyu ashaingia. The next reason as to why Samidoh decided to leave the country, if you look at the heart of his note, however, were indications that his life may have been in danger. He mentioned escaping traps and finding solace in a safer environment. So leaving fans concerned about what he had gone through before boarding his flight. Like the online space erupted with theories. Some suggested it was a government clampdown. Others believed his well-known entanglements with high-profile politicians may have exposed him to threats. So there's so many issues that going around, surrounding his leaving the country and also absconding the duties. Kaambiwa sasa vile kuko. The next reason is that another possible layer to this saga is Samidoh's close associate with politicians and activists. Ujamaa is a popular musician na hiyo music imemuuza, by the way. So he has previously been linked to events attended by prominent leaders, and his personal life has often been in a public eye, sometimes dragging him into political controversies. So this could it be like that Samidoh is no longer just an entertainer, but a symbol of resistance or a future change maker. So kuna mtu anaona mahali ujamaa, there is a way he can turn things or turn tables around na abadilishe vitu zikuwe opposite. Sahi Kenya penye imefika, you must be, lazima ukuwe mjanja na lazima ukuwe smart or else utapangwa, na ukipangwa lazima utapangika. So while Samidoh is yet to officially declare his interest in elective politics, his emotional note has changed public perception. Wanamwona ni kama somebody different because sahi public doesn't view him in like wamwoni kama ni polisi. They view him somebody else, somebody who is aiming higher, profile. So it portrays a man who is deeply reflective, possibly wounded, and now contemplating how best to serve his community, either through music, activism, or leadership. In conclusion, if you are keen enough, if you read that note of Samidoh, the note was more than a goodbye. It was coded message. Whether he fled for his safety or is preparing to join politics, one thing is clear. Samidoh is no longer just a musician. He is becoming a voice with influence far beyond the stage. The coming months, I don't know to use years, but the coming months will reveal whether his journey is in the US or not. And is a retreat or the beginning of political awakening. Tutajua tu. But if you're keen, sharp enough, this guy is joining politics. Pole, hata kama si direct, but indirect. Things may not be the same, like in terms of politics towards his, career or something. So that's it for today. I've been your host, David Chams. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.